You're watching Road Widgets, where we review the gear before you take it out on the road. And I'm going to be talking to you about the WeBoost. Is it worth it? Do you need cell service almost everywhere you go, and sometimes you can't get it, but you need to boost that signal just a little bit more to get some? Well, I'm going to be diving into whether you should be getting it or not, how it's worked for us, and some of the features of it. So let's head back to the van where we have it installed, and I'll share that with you. Welcome to the back of my van. My husband and I have been traveling in our van for over 2.5 years. And one thing we haven't gone without in our previous van and this van build is we always add this WeBoost. We tried to travel full time for a couple months without the WeBoost, and we realized there's just some places that we really want to go and we can't quite get the signal. With the WeBoost, we've been able to get signal a little bit more. It does not help in all of the places because sometimes there just isn't cell signal. That is one thing, you do need to have some type of cell signal there in order to boost it. We have been at a few places where we have no cell signal that is showing on our phone. We add the WeBoost and it'll give us a bar or two. Maybe we can't stream things, but even just being able to make a phone call or perhaps pulling up the weather is a very nice thing when traveling full time, or just being out there in the wilderness and enjoying nature. Sometimes you want to make sure that you still have connectivity and being able to know what the weather is. So the Drive Reach OTR version of the WeBoost, which is what we have, is ran off of a 12-volt outlet. So that can be ran off of either your car outlet in the front, or we have a solar system in the back here that we run it off of. We just have installed a regular cigarette 12-volt outlet back here. So you can see when I turned it on there is a green light indicating that it is on and working. There's two things that it also comes with. So it has an outdoor antenna and an indoor antenna. So pretty much what happens is the outdoor antenna, we ran it down the side of the weather seal here. It comes into the device here and then goes out into the indoor antenna. There's Velcro that comes with it, so we just attach it to the wall up in the living area of our camper van. So with the indoor antenna, sometimes you can be a few feet away from it and it'll work, and sometimes we have to have the little indoor antenna right on the back of our phone to be able to fully amplify the signal, depending on how strong or weak it is in the area. The outdoor antenna has different extender pieces to install if you'd like. We just keep the smallest one just because it's on the top of our van and we don't want to add too much height to it. We've never had any problem with it being just a few inches off the top of our van. It does come with a spring as well that you can install underneath the outdoor antenna in case maybe a branch hits it or something, so it'll spring back. So if you're looking for something to amplify your signal and just give it a little bit more boost in that signal, would I say it's worth the cost? Absolutely. We've been able to get some signal amplified to where we can be able to check emails or make phone calls, whereas sometimes, you know, those bars will trick you at times. So I would recommend the Drive Reach OTR WeBoost just because it was easy to install and it's made life on the road a little bit easier in terms of connectivity. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have some pieces of gear that you would like us to review and just aren't quite sure if you should buy it or not, leave it in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button and like button. Thanks for following along. See you down the road.